In case you missed it, sober sauna raves are the new night out.
Sober sauna raves.
Yeah. So what does a sauna party look like, you might ask? Well, one writer for a publication called ID just attended an event in London, and it began with a non-alcoholic Prosecco, followed by a dance in a sweat-soaked sauna where everyone is in their swimwear. And my favourite detail of this article was when the author said, I begin to feel unpleasantly hot. And yeah, mate, no shit, you're in a sauna. There's a trombonist. There's a cold plunge if you overheat.
There's a what?
A trombonist. I thought it looked to me like a saxophone. But in the article, trombonist. Is that how you would say it,
I
Claire?
would presume so, but why?
Well, they need some music. They need some live music in the sauna.
Okay,
I don't even know how they made it fit.
Trombonist makes logic sense, I guess,
Exactly.
to somebody.
And it's all set up to give you a very fun night without paying the price the next day. Now, this is not just a phenomenon occurring on the other side of the world. There are some happening in a bunch of capital cities everywhere, and sauna use is exploding in Australia, similarly to the cold plunge, which we discussed on the podcast a little while ago. Claire, did you go to a sauna rave on the weekend?
That's my regular Saturday evening, friends. Look, my first reaction to this is a visceral, full body no thank you. Mm-hmm. But then a part of me was like, this might be like the great leveler, because there is no way that I can compete with a woman in a nightclub who knows how to do makeup properly, because I don't. And so I rock in already looking probably slightly sweaty and red. So I feel like everybody is going to be more than slightly sweaty and very red, and there's no brand of makeup that I know on the market that can survive a sauna rave. So I feel like maybe this is a great leveler where we can all just look at each other and see each other like real faces maybe.
As we are, because the other thing is you don't need a hot nightclub dress.
No
one's wearing a dress.
No.
You're just in some whatever potentially nude, which is, again, a great leveler.
And very slippery. I like the idea of how slippery everything is in this place.
I don't know, but sauna wood is different. If you've been in a sauna and they're made of that wood, that's like really grippy.
No, but I mean all the bodies. We're people
slippery.
Are very slippery. Mm-hmm. I'm from the 90s, and a good rave should feel like a sauna. That is the whole point. You're supposed to get sweaty and hydrate. That is the key to this.
I feel like, Holly, you weren't on non-alcoholic Proseccos. That's how I feel.
Quite possible.
I'm going to say something controversial. Is it wrong to not want to be too hot or too cold? Because I feel like you're not allowed to say that anymore, that I like being in a lovely temperature. I went to one of those spas that have opened up recently. You pay $40 and there's like a steam room and a sauna and a cold plunge.
There's a lot of that about at the moment.
And I just went, well, this pool is, 30 degrees. That's great. I'll just sit in the spa. I don't need to be uncomfortable for a moment. And I was looking at these other people getting in their cold plunge and they're sweating. Why
You're the Goldilocks of spa culture.
But can we be honest?
This is too hot and this is too cold.
These temperature extremes belonged to people who existed before us, right? We evolved away from requiring to be immune from extreme temperatures because we created air conditioning and central heating and combustion heaters. So are we evolving to want to be 24 degrees all the time,
so true.
Every day of the year?
Exactly. And people who were freezing invented very, very big jackets.
Yes. With lots of duck down in them. It's great.